Operating from their own 23, they'll be... First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Ready. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
Let's go! And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
DeGene to return it. That could have... Bigger return, but as it is, nice job. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He surpasses Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards. Peterson did it in 2007. You have just watched one of the best individual performances in the history of the National Football League. Has some room inside the 30. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is hung alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Get it! Cut it!
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Go!
To throw is Daniels. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and
Look at this.
And in motion is Brown.
So look at the score.
Try to run it to the right on this jet sweep.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Here we go. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. His offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Daniels. And he's going to go down yet He's been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here we go. One final play. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. So it's a win here for the Eagles as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from South Philly.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They go play action now. Wilson. And incomplete to open things up.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
That's a play that may get lost in the grand scheme of things, but one thing's for sure. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly... But if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here we go, tonight.
A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. From the gun on third down, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, 35 yards. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
They're going to try and throw. Steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Don't jump. Ready?
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Looking for Austin. Intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Complete. Smith has it. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 67 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Saquon Barkley deep to return. That's taken on the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 67 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Harris running straight ahead. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Great, set. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got a stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Smith catches left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On the move to his left. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 14.